So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my second video upload. The first one is the Star Wars Battlefront Limited Edition PlayStation 4 unboxing and little mini review of that. So I will leave that link down below, and this is going to be my little review of the Star Wars Battlefront game for the PlayStation 4. So if you played the original games, in my opinion, I was a little bit disappointed with this from the offset because it has less game modes and a lot less maps. 4 maps. Really, 4 maps is all they could come out with. And another thing is a lot of the game modes and maps aren't available yet. They're going to release it in downloadable packs. Really? Did they have to do that? And so yeah, half of this game pretty much isn't out yet, is how I can describe the gameplay of it. However, it is still really fun to play, and you can invest quite a lot of hours just randomly shooting people, playing with your friends, as always, in games like this. And yeah, I'm just a little bit disappointed with the actual content on it. To say it's a PlayStation 4 game and it contains less kind of game actual content than the PlayStation 2 version, a little bit of a letdown. However, what I can say about it is the graphics of this game are so beautiful. Like, you'll be in kind of the Ewok village and it'll just look so amazing. They put a lot of detail into the background, into the enemies, into the actual kind of costume, shadows, everything. It does look really good. I just wish it had more content, and the extra content was kind of free to people that already own the game, or like was included. You didn't have to pay for a season pass or to buy each downloadable pack to actually have enough maps to keep it interesting and enough game modes to add a lot of variation. A nice little feature of this game over kind of prior versions of this in the series is that it kind of reminds me a lot more like Call of Duty, which I'm not a Call of Duty fanboy, nothing like that at all. But basically in that kind of, you have a character, they rank up, and then as you rank up you have access to more weapons, more kind of usable power-ups, which in the game are called cards, and you're allowed kind of 2 weapon cards and then 1 kind of power-up card that will like cool down your weapon or give you better ammo, things like that. And the more you rank up, the more access you have to that. And also you have like a customizable character, and what I mean by that is you can slightly kind of choose their race and everything on a few pre-select level up ranks. You don't really actually have much customization. There's basically a few set kind of races for each gender, and then when you rank up you can choose a couple of different hairstyles that you can't change the colour or anything, and you can't change what they're wearing, which is a little bit shit, I'm not gonna lie. But their kind of armour does change, obviously depending on level, because if you're on Hoth they're kind of in all white, etc, etc, etc. And having it this way round kind of opens up the game more, because in the originals you kind of picked a class and that was what you played as, whereas this one allows you to kind of customise it more to your playstyle. However, I do wish there was more things to unlock and more variation in what you can use, since I've kind of unlocked what there is, and it's kind of just like, what's next? You're kind of waiting for them to release more downloadable content, because it does feel kind of like the shell of a game, or like the beta version, and then they're soon going to be releasing the full version, in my opinion. What I've said so far makes it sound like I'm really hating on it, which I don't want to sound like that, because I did really enjoy it and I still will be playing it for quite a long time, kind of in the future with friends and everything. But it does feel like the shell of a game. There are only 4 maps and I think 8 game modes, which is like just a really dumbed down version of what they could have done, especially for such like a big franchise and something that they know people are going to buy. I think there should have been more content to it rather than waiting to kind of release it in downloadable packs. But I guess it's what's earning the money, so if it works for them, it works for them. I just kind of wish it had more content, especially because it seems to have every game mode a dumbed down or smaller version with less variation and customization than the PlayStation 2 version, which was like a decade ago. But the graphics are good. I do like the graphics of it, and the sound is really good too. So yeah, overall I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10, which is quite high for what I've been saying about it, but it is still a really enjoyable game. It does look really good and it is still fun to play. It just doesn't hold your interest for more than a couple of games, because you're literally on repeat of the same maps in a loop. Like, you can't choose the map, it just kind of is done in a loop of those 4. So I wish they would do a little bit more, but that'll come in time. But for the time being, I'm going to have to give it a 7, giving it the highest rating I could possibly give it, purely because it's a Star Wars game. it is a little bit of a disappointment, I'm not gonna lie, but it is still fun to play. So yeah, that's just been my quick review of the Star Wars Battlefront review for the PlayStation 4. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's the first video review I've done of a video game, and yeah, I'll slowly get better at it and explain more and have it all done better, but I will leave a written review down below so you guys can quickly read that, as well as some pros and cons for kind of a quick skim read, as well as my rating. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please thumbs it up. Comment down below your opinion of it, or if you've got any other games that you want me to kind of do a video review on, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm not sure when I'm going to be uploading yet, but it's probably going to be around once a week. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.